Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick.com, regardless of where you are in the world or which platform you're watching on. I appreciate you being here, and genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch what I create, whether it's live or video or whatever. It's not something that goes unnoticed. Very, very thankful. Last night, we hit a huge milestone over on YouTube. We hit 10,000 subscribers. I am truly baffled and thankful to God for the blessing of having a platform like YouTube. And, of course, we have Twitch, who is, I believe, closing in on 7K or has crossed 7K. I'm sorry, 6K. I don't know how to count. I didn't do well in math. 6,135 followers over on twitch.television, and of course over on Kick we are at 223, and considering it's a platform I just recently restarted using, I'm kind of happy with that, I'm gonna be honest. So but I really do appreciate you guys watching, for real, man. The time that is spent watching my content always staggers me, man. It's just like, holy cow. Last night, and I know I do a lot of this, but I feel like it's appropriate for me to continue to own when I make mistakes. One of my biggest failings as a person is that I am a perfectionist, and it causes me to beat myself up, and then what happens is it begins this horrible cycle where I make a mistake, I beat myself up for making the mistake, then I start feeling guilty for making the mistake, then I beat myself up for feeling guilty, and then and it just becomes this horrible, vicious cycle, man. And I don't know, maybe that's one of my biggest reasons that I didn't go as far as I could have in a shorter period of time. But another thing I think it's important to talk about, too, we'll talk about in a little bit, is the real hours that I have in the game. I don't think people realize how few hours I really have played on average over week to week. So we're going to talk about that in just a second, just briefly, and then we're going to get into the game. We are not going to spend a long time yapping today. I'm committing to less than 10 minutes from start of stream. So, Deaton, Kyoto, or Kyotile maybe, and that streamer, hello, thank you for all being here, I do appreciate it. But yeah, so yesterday, my focus was just in the wrong place. My focus was on something superficial like a rank, rather than, am I actually playing well? And if I never rank up but I'm playing well, I find that hard to believe. So, I feel like if I can just focus on that, that's it. So 50-50. Sometimes if you beat yourself up, you change quicker. Depends on the person, maybe. Yeah, and I think that everybody's mentality is different, for sure. Dollar? Is it dollar? Is that what you're supposed to be called? And I do think that's very, very true. It is very, very, very individualized in that sense. So I do agree with you completely. So, okay, let me turn on the rank thing here. Make sure it's still D5. Perfect. $dollar is good. Dope. The dollar is good. I wish it was a little stronger in the States here, but you know what? Dollars are good. I know getting better is a goal, but what's the overall rank goal you wanted to reach? Well, I still want to reach. I still want to hit top 500. We've got a ways to go before then, but it's the long-term goal. But that's definitely the long-term goal. Short-term, like this season, we just hit mid-season. Honestly, I would love to hit Masters 5 this season, and I'm really going to focus on improvement to get there. That's my goal. But I do not know if I have enough hours to get to that point, even if I won every game. I don't know. So here's where I wanted to share something with you guys really briefly. Something that I think a lot of people haven't actually done. I didn't even really do it until recently. Zarya is definitely a tank that can bring you that high. Well, yeah, but Zarya is also just really strong in general right now. So there is that you have to keep into consideration. I want you guys to look at my time in the game. All right? We could just look at my competitive hours, which I think is legitimate. Quick play games, I never take seriously. Even when I did warm-ups, I didn't take them seriously. Game browser, I mean, let's be serious. This is something that's more like custom games and stuff, arcade mode, stadium. None of these things really affect how well you play in a competitive setting in my mind. Okay? But 815 hours is the actual amount of gameplay time I have had. I started playing in Season 1 of Overwatch 2. Started at Bronze and unranked in Tank. Okay, I wanted to show you guys that. Over the course of this time, I'm just now barely catching up with hours on Tank, which is really cool. But I want to show you guys something. If you do the math, and I was going to do it on my phone. I should actually do it with a reaction scene and pull up my calculator. You guys can see it's 815, right? That is the wrong button. I'm so sorry. Professional streamer forgot how to use scenes again. Okay. 815 hours. And I started in November of 22, I believe. Let's double check. Let's fact check me here. When was Season 1 of Overwatch 2? It was shortly after. When did it end? Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't. You'll see, I don't play a lot. 33.95 days. That's how many days? Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay. But, sorry, like season 6, 800 total. Mainly QP. Fair enough. Okay. 800 and, what is it? 804. What am I even saying? October 4th. Okay. If we just use October 4th, we can do that. It is almost October 4th this year. Can we be fair? I mean, we're close enough that we may as well just make it easy math. That's 3 years. 3 years. It's 271 hours a year. There are 52 weeks in a year. If you lost track of what I just did, it's okay. I'm not usually a huge math guy, but that was 2 steps, so I hope you stuck with me. 815 hours divided by 3 years. You get here. You divide that by 52 weeks. It's 5 hours a day on average. 5 hours a week. Excuse me. 5 hours a week. 5 hours a day would be pretty embarrassing to still be where I'm at. 5 hours a week. Okay. There were times throughout this, it wasn't just like I evenly have played 5 hours a week. This is just an average. But at the beginning, I was a full-time creator, and I was playing probably 20 to 25 hours a week. Then I had to take a 9 to 5, which is fine. You got to take care of the family first. My priority is always going to be taking care of the family. And ever since then, I have not been able to get more than like 6 to 8 hours of streaming, let alone getting into the game, let alone playing the game. I have literally played 5 hours a week. And so when people say, hey, you're hard stuck your rank, you're horrible at your rank, you're horrible at this game, you should just quit. It's like, let's zoom out a little bit, right? Let's zoom out a little bit and really look at the real big picture. Yeah, there's no shame in 5 hours a week. My point is, when you get to the place where you have 5 hours a week, no wonder you're not drastically flying through the ranks. It's because I have other things going on. So when I hear people say, oh, it only took me a week to get up to get to your rank, it's like, yeah, well, and so Dollar, what I think Merp was saying was less in comparison. I think you are saying more in comparison. I believe Merp was just saying it as a statement, not in comparison to trying to do that. I am well behind the curve, and I'm also not playing as many hours, but I can't play as many hours. I just can't. I have a family. I have kids. That's how that goes. They should and will always be my priority. Well above video games, well above content. They will always be the priority. Period. Full stop. Can you show your career throw profile? I don't care. Sure. Yeah, we can. As a statement, yeah, man. Yeah, that's more healthy to play the 5 hours. But Overwatch is not for healthy people. Okay. I mean, we won't get into all that, I suppose. Let's hear a level I want time played. We can go through each season. So this is the current season. And I guess just to make things easy, let me get rid of all of my overlay crap for a minute so you guys can just see it easily. Okay. So this is the current season. Previous season. And if you want to go back through and watch this, obviously, you can do that. I'm just going to kind of slowly go through each season. You are welcome to look over it all. And you can see, yeah, there were several seasons where I stayed plat. But when I was seriously putting in hours every week, or every, like, season, I was improving steadily. Mr. Murph coming in with the resub with Prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate your 3 months. Even Noise, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, man. I do appreciate that as well. Now, we get to, like, you know, rank inflation here, I believe, before this season. I think it was. I don't remember that for sure. My peak on tank, I'm in 4, currently. There's Season 8 now of Overwatch 2. Season 7 of Overwatch 2. You can see a Masters 5 peak. Again, this is Season 6. There is some serious rank inflation that I've since seen the evidence for. I'm with that. Whoops, I skipped 3. Sorry about that. Here's 3. 3, and then Season 4 is where I started taking it very seriously. You can actually see the difference in, like, Games 1 and stuff. Season 4, I should say. I'm sorry. Or Season 3. That's it. No worries, Frez. Appreciate you. Yeah, because priorities shift. Things change. That's okay. That's life. It's beautiful. Something I really wish people would understand is that it's okay when your priorities shift. Appreciate that, Merp. You've improved a lot. Most people don't start in bronze. Yeah, I've started in bronze. Hi, buddy. Need a hug? So what's going on? Mind your toes, honey. I'm gonna roll here. You want a huggy? Hi. Huh?
Right, your finger.
Oh, it's okay. Hello, hey, would you quit trying to smack my microphone? No, you quit. No, you quit. No. 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 Hey. Alright. Now. Alright. You go see Mama. We'll go night-night. Is that what's going on, or is he up for a little bit longer? Yeah, I won't queue yet. I'll wait for a second so you can... Yep, sounds good, hon. He'll be top 500 someday. Real. If he's into Overwatch. Oh, you meant his kid? Yeah, I think that's what he was saying. My daughter's gonna come say goodnight real quick too, so I'm gonna wait for her and then we'll get queuing. Okay, guys? Hey, Brinley. Wait, come here. Can I have a hug? Where you at? Here. Come here. Brinley. 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 Can I have a hug? My headphones? Yep. Headphones? Oh. Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, give me that. Hey. I love you too. You got a pillow? That's a cool pillow. I love you. That would be pretty crazy, Merp. But I will support my kids in whatever they do. I don't care if they become cross-country runners. I guess I'm gonna go become a runner. Currently sitting rank progress 17. I don't know how we pulled out a queue there. That was weird. Rank progress 17% in Diamond 5. Festus, thanks so much for the follow on Twitch. I don't like any of these maps. Do you ever plan to climb DPS or just stick with tank and support for the time being? You know, I'd love to be a well-rounded player. That is something that I have as a long-term goal. That's like a long term. So, can we swap to the game overlay? Don't worry, I do. I always wait until we get to that 5-second countdown, and then I do. Although that's a common enough request that maybe I need to get over that. And be honest, like, voice your thoughts here. I can I imagine I know what Dollar's thoughts are, but like, do you guys just want the gameplay up more full screen constantly? Hi, buddy. Hey. I love you. I know it's been a tough day, but tomorrow come back. Okay. I love you. I'm here for you. I know What's that? Yeah, it's this guy right here. He's the new one. Yep. His name's Wu Yang. Pretty much. There's a couple newer ones. We'll show you some other time, okay? I want you to go be obedient to Mama and go to bed, okay? I love you. Can you get the door behind you, please? That's honestly a good point too, Deedon. Maybe I just need to redo the, like, pre-game scene. If I hit Masters, what's my next goal? When I hit Masters, my next goal will be GM. No, I appreciate that, guys. But you guys also enjoy watching the game, and you enjoy watching my streams. Ultimately, my stuff should tailor to you. I think that is something that a lot of creators forget. Is like, yes, it's meant to be an expression of your creativity, but also, it is also the entertainment business. People have to enjoy watching it, and if there's something, even a small change I can make that would make you guys enjoy it more, we can work on that. So I may revamp that scene a little bit. I've thought about redoing a lot of them anyway for a while, but for now we'll just use the gameplay scene once we get into a match, so to speak, rather than at the 5-second countdown. All right, let's focus. I have no cooldowns, but I'm relatively decent health. Okay. That's a problem. That may have seemed like a questionable ult, but I knew she was going to. I had the suspicion, and I knew that she could reclaim the fight that way, so I grabbed her to the wall and then just kept walking backward. It was intentional, I will just say. Feel really proud of that game. Game's not over. That round. But I will also say that, you know, okay, so one of the things that I think a lot of people do not understand is when I say that I don't counter swap, they think that I don't think that counters exist. And I think that's an interesting thought. Counters are absolutely a real thing. If you have two players that are equivalent in skill level, Zarya is going to be countered by Reinhardt and Winton, right? Zarya is also going to counter a Junker Queen, just generally speaking. because of the way that their kits are built, it is almost impossible for you to play Junker Queen into Junker Queen into Zarya, purely because your axe, which is one of your biggest sustaining abilities, I knew they would shoot as I walked around. This Hanzo's had a really nasty habit of doing that. Okay, we now have a way to push in. Okay, we're gonna come back. I need healing. Oh. Okay, TP's out. That's fine. We don't even need our grav. The knockback perk, I feel like, really has, especially now with the three energy perk from right clicks. I feel like the knockback perk has very few, very few key uses, and it's really only in high ground maps. That's just my opinion. It is exceedingly rare that I actually choose that perk. You are signed up. Yeah, Katrina, I did get you guys. I saw you guys. You're one of the, or you guys are each, the two of you together are 2 of the 10. There we go. People that are so far showing up. So that's fair enough, Streamer, excuse me. Steamer. You're a steamer, apparently. Young Handlebar. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, homie. That's a dope name. I feel like that game went relatively well overall. 62 average energy is really good. That is one of the things I'm fundamentally working on, is managing my cooldowns well. Not just on Zarya, but Zarya obviously is my primary tank. I don't think anybody is unaware of that at this point. I don't really want to play on Numbani. I don't want to play Junkertown. I haven't gotten to play a lot of Midtown, so I'll go ahead and vote for it, but we'll see. Even Noise, on October 4th, we are hosting our first in-person event for the community, and it's just going to be a small meet and greet. It's RSVP only, and it's in Springfield, Missouri, so if that's something that you're interested in, you can head into our Discord. There's a Google form in the announcements tab, and you can fill that out. We are vetting a lot of people, because unfortunately we have a lot of haters too, so we have to be very careful. Yeah, I've seen that before, streamer. The double, essentially the double knock up, or how I keep saying knock up, but apparently you can't say that because people are weird. All right, so we're playing Junkertown here. For me personally, I don't want to play into a Winton as a Zarya player. I also would prefer not to play into a Soj and Mercy. That is true, Deaton. That is true. Deaton is one of my moderators, and he will be there as well. Winton, my beloved. Knock me out, daddy. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Freaking Mittens, I love you, bro. I'm weird and I'm proud. W. Hey Rachel, if I need to go talk to him after this game, let me know, okay? Oh.
I'm here to support you, but you have to put in the work.
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even know it would close like that. That's crazy. Have you been climbing? Slowly. It's been more of like a crawl in a general upward direction. Yes, Life Weaver, give me all the charge. Goodness, okay. Ah. Ouch. Here we got a pick. Man. I get their supports. Okay, there we go. Took us maybe a little too long to get through. Huh. It was a great nano from Arana. Average energy is looking a little bit lower than it should be. Whoa, whoa. Lagging again. What's happening with lag over the last couple nights? We do have a storm tonight. If it keeps up, we may end up actually calling it tonight. Is he bladed? I don't actually know if he's bladed or not. I am probably about to get ulted one way or the other. Okay, just keep giving me 100 charge here. Okay, I don't know if I can help. We are down our Genji right now. Yeah, those three just may be lost in the game here. Good. Helix, I'm sorry you've had a rough day. Something specific bothering you? Teriyaki over on kick.com. Is that the homie I used to go to school with? I feel like I recognize your name. Overwatch devices and brutalicious. Thanks for the follows on Twitch, homies. Appreciate you. Oh. Yeah, bro, it's you. That's dope, man. How's life? Everything going okay for you? Congrats on 10K. Thanks, bro. 10K on YouTube, man. Big milestones for sure, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Alright, so we did do a really good aggressive push there, doing a lot of damage, but I do worry that perhaps I'm doing a bit too much to the tank. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. They're gonna need some flex tape. Alright, guys. We just gotta stay focused here. Let's keep it. We must stay focused, my brothers. Come on, Zarya. Mirror it. It was way more fun. Yes! Yes, please keep giving me charge. That's a problem. Oh no, I should have seen that coming. Okay, where we at? Yeah, I thought we had support somewhere. My Moira is right there, okay. Appreciate it, Dariaki. Yeah, we got steamrolled first point there, guys. I let him run over, gave him too much space. We'll review that one if we end up losing this one, especially. Which I don't think we will, but that was just a really unfortunate starting point. Go touch. I mean, I tried. We got Blade and their Lifeweaver tree. That's actually, I'm not mad at that. It sucks that we lost the point that soon, though. But at least they blew a couple ults for it. The Blade made sense, by the way. The Blade made sense, but the tree was just weird. Not really sure what bro was cooking there. Well, I am probably cooked here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Take cover. Oh, man. We're getting steamrolled right now. They paced out their ultimates really well there. Bro, we're gonna get cooked if I don't stop the. Okay, we got. Oh, okay. Now we're just staggering. There's not much I can do there. We just reset. Oh yeah, I am lagging too. You guys seeing that? The random ping spikes. I'm lagging pretty badly. This is crazy. So what they're doing right now successfully is they're staggering our team really well. Yeah, we're normally baseline half this ping, and we're currently spiking to 200 as well. Okay, this is still winnable. I just need to stop. I have to play a bit more carefully. Yeah, you see that? We used a lot of ultimates there. Might get cooked here. Yeah, they ran a great nano there. But it doesn't seem to matter. Oh, yeah, yeah. As long as we don't let them cap unnecessarily. They got to get the life weaver. We nanoed the Genji to farm blade. Hopefully he doesn't immediately blade. That would suck. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. There we go. Oh. Awkward. Charge is not as good as I'd like it to be. Huh? What? Holy cow. Our Genji is just better. They probably won't be able to cap without it being overtime, even if they do cap. I'd like to end this game sooner than that, though, and it's only 2 of them. Yeah, I played really well that game. I'm very proud of myself. My average energy could have been higher, but the gameplay itself was, I feel, very, very good. Like I feel very proud of that game. GG. GG. I do feel like I'm going to need to step away for just a moment. Oh, that was a great response. Of course, this is right at the end. But I need to step away for just a minute. For some reason, my oldest has been having a really rough day. Not doing so well with listening and stuff, and I want to go talk to him for a minute and see if I can get him to kind of snap out of whatever's going on. So I do need a few minutes. I'll be right back, guys. All right, chat. Thank you for being patient. I really do appreciate it. I needed to go help my son out a little bit. He's had a pretty rough day, so appreciate it. Lunch Mooney, thanks for the follow, and Sabian Splash FPS, thanks for your follow as well. Sutra, thanks so much for sharing. We all needed to know. All right. Yeah, I could go for some new Queen Street. I will say that the repetitiveness of one-tricking is getting a little bit daunting. A little bit not fun, but... David, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Chocolate chip cookie dough. If I have it my way, it would be Haagen-Dazs. If I get a store-bought ice cream. If I go somewhere, I really enjoy... why am I forgetting the name of the place? Cold Stone Creamery. Still in the BRB overlay. Thank you. Thanks for catching it. Completely forgot. I forgore. You don't have to one trick, or are you doing a challenge? The last thing I was coached on was just encouraged. The last time I was coached, which has been a bit, but last time I was coached, I was encouraged to one trick for a bit and focus on just improving at the fundamentals and then branch out when I felt ready. I don't think we're quite ready yet. If I can get to, I'll say this, if I can hit Diamond 1, I think I'll be ready. Man, the ping is still really high. I don't know why that is. I don't think I have like Steam or anything running. No. I do know the storm in the area may truly be playing havoc on it. We have cable internet now, so unfortunately that's just a byproduct of the move. And I honestly have considered at some point looking into Starlink and just setting it up on our back porch. It's very strange. Hey Sutra, if you don't mind, let's not talk about fentanyl. I know it's kind of like a meme and stuff to some people, but I'd rather we didn't. It's a pretty egregious drug. I do know that people joke about it, and I'm not upset or anything. Just asking if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it, bro. We may actually have to call it after this game. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I'm lagging really hard, and I'm seeing it. Not that play, I didn't die there because of lag. But I may actually have to call it. The internet is not, it's literally like double and then spiking into triple. It's normal. So plus, honestly guys, I could just use a night to myself. Just doing like some casual gaming and stuff. Would you guys want me to keep streaming and just stream a different game for once? Like I would be playing like 7 Days to Die or something. I'm not gonna risk losing rank stuff because of... Yeah, the packet loss. Are you on European servers? No, I'm not on European servers. Man, this is a bummer. I was really looking forward to tonight. My mindset's in the right place. Just like I don't enjoy playing a game that's laggy like this. It's just almost impossible to play. I'll still give it my best. That's all we're gonna do, and we're still gonna learn from our mistakes and all that fun jazz. We'll do a poll at the end of this game, and we'll discuss a way to make this work. Oh my. Yeah, that lands. Holy. I can't do anything. I'm 700 ping. If you guys want to go ahead and ban Zila for just being a toxic loser, we can go ahead and do that. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Holy crap. Holy cow. Yeah, we just lose this one. It's an unlucky. Holy cow. Holy. I'm trying, man. Holy crap. Man. Sutra, I have no disrespect to you, but I don't believe that for even a second. I'm trying, man. I really am giving it my best effort. I feel bad for my teammates here, because they're probably wondering what the heck their tank is cooking. When in fact, their tank is just not cooking. Literally can't do anything. Man. Is what it is. Yeah, I don't know that me VOD reviewing anybody is actually a wise decision, guys. I'm open to suggestions, but like me VOD reviewing is not a good idea. That sucks to lose that game. Though we really, I mean, legitimately we were lagging our tail end off, so There was just no winning that one. And that's okay. We still made positive progress. So... Cool. All right. Gotta get you some fiber, dog. Yeah, I'd love to, but there's no fiber connections over here. Believe me, I would love to have fiber. We had fiber at my the place I was living before with my in-laws, and yeah, it was great. They were out in the middle of nowhere too, and like fiber was great. I appreciate that you guys want to suggest VOD reviews. I'll tell you why I'm opposed. VOD reviews to me are only valuable when someone knows what the heck they're doing, and I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, Dean did the right thing with the ban there. We tried to get him to stop talking about it, and he just kept pushing this weird statement that just wasn't true. We all know what he was trying to do, so it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to do a straw poll so that all people can jump in on this. What suggestions would you like to add to do another... Because I technically have another 2 hours on stream. I want to at least try to do the stream tonight, because I do think that content is something that I really want to produce, even if it's not Overwatch. And shooter games is probably not a good idea, because they're all fairly reliant, right? 7 days, let's see, what to do for rest of stream. 7 days to die is definitely a high contender for me. I do not have any interest in Stardew, I'll tell you that right now, even if I wanted it. I just don't have any interest. Got that posture check for you, homie. I appreciate the reminder. I have potentially negative interest in that game. 7 days is not lame. It's actually pretty fun. Risk with viewers? I don't really care for Risk as a board game, or I would say I'm open to it. I don't have Arc installed, and as large as that game is, I can't do that. Minecraft speedruns. Yeah, Tao Tacking, I'm not... So... The heck? Why did Streamlabs OBS just open? What the heck? I understand like what you guys are saying as far as VODing. I just don't have an interest in doing it. I'll be very, very direct on that. I just don't have an interest. Also, my chat just refreshed randomly. I don't know what happened there, but we could do 7 days to die. We could do I don't have a lot of games installed, honestly. I literally just pretty much no life Overwatch when I play video games. Could do 7 days to die. We could do I might have a small update for Apex, but it's a shooter, so that's probably a bad idea too, with the internet being what it is. Really, what game wise I have as options are 7 days to die in Minecraft. As far as what I'm interested in playing right now and what I have installed. I have other games installed that I'm just not super interested in right now. Star Citizen is one I enjoy, but again, internet connection reliant, so I can't really do that right now. Minecraft is pretty chill. I think I have Minecraft. So I should double check that. Silk Song, yeah, I as much as I think it's dope, I'm not a I've never played a roguelike, so I don't know that I want to do a first time playthrough, and I'll probably never revisit it, you know. Borderlands 4 looks dope for sure. You doubt yourself, man. You're a lot better than you think you are. I'm not saying you're top 500, but you're good. Thank you, Taltech. I mean, I appreciate it. It's not just the skill disparity that's an issue, although I do think it is an issue. I think that the bigger issue for me is that how do I phrase this? I don't really have a huge interest in it, is too. Okay, well, I'm seeing basically Minecraft in 7 days as like the most viable options of what to do for the rest of the stream. We'll still try and stream. If the stream starts dying, we'll have an issue. By the way, if you're on YouTube right now, you're going to need to come over to Twitch or Kick, because YouTube hates the multi-game streams. They do not do well at all. It completely tanks everything. So, because they don't know how to like generate the recommendations. So, if you are watching on YouTube, jump over to Twitch, jump over to Kick, one of the two, if you are interested in continuing to watch. We'll still throw the poll on all 3 platforms real quick here if I can figure out how to use this. Yeah, we'll go copy. All right. Okay, there's YouTube. There's your link on Twitch. If you are on kick.com, there's your link. And I will pull it up here. You do have to throw your name in there, because I want to prevent people from voting multiple times over as easily. I'm going to pull up the results here. Give you guys a little bit of time here. And I am truly okay with whatever, guys. Whatever majority rules here. If it is a perfect split, I will end up doing like a coin toss, which is online. Okay, currently Minecraft is completely dominating 7 Days to Die. Which doesn't have a huge surprise to me, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Because most of you probably don't even know what this game is. This one is at least something most of you are aware of. We will close the poll once this clock... Oh, I'm in the way. Hold on, I'll move my camera here. We will close the poll once this clock hits 8:15. So, in the next 40 seconds, make sure you get your votes in. Wherever it lands is where it lands. You never know. Could be some crazy upset that like 7 of you suddenly vote 7 Days to Die, and then we end up playing 7 days. Could happen. Minecraft's awesome, man. No Minecraft slander. I gotta activate my other accounts. The other thing too, honey, is even if we did, we wouldn't be able to play multiplayer because it would add the internet problem into it. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we are playing Minecraft. All right, I'm down. I'm down AF, as the kids say. I have no idea if I even have a Minecraft scene set up, so we'll have to work on that. 7 Days is awesome. That was one of the games I used to create content in, so do have a special spot in my heart for it. If you are over on YouTube, unfortunately, I got to kill the stream there. If you guys want to come over to kick.com or twitch.television, it's the same handle. I'll go ahead and drop the links over on the YouTube chat right now if you're interested. And either of those, you'll be able to continue to watch the stream. YouTube hates it when you switch games midstream. So come on over to one of the other streams if you'd like to anyway. No worries if not. I'll catch you guys on the YouTube stream in the next one.